Traditional weight loss advice will tell you to count calories, eat less, and move more. This old school method will help you to lose weight in the beginning, but it will not help you to avoid plateaus and weight regain. Instead, what we want to focus on is body recomposition. This prioritizes losing body fat while maintaining an active and healthy metabolism in order to make progress while avoiding those plateaus and weight regaining. And this can be extremely contradictory to what you've heard in the past. In fact, some of these body recomposition tools can seem downright strange, but these are the strategies that I personally use during my postpartum body recomposition journey that has also helped me to easily maintain my results. Let's dive into it. My name's Autumn. I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's nutrition human performance, and today's video is sponsored by Element. More on them in a bit. Okay, the first is to eat full-fat dairy. Full-fat dairy has been demonized for a long time. People think it causes heart disease, which I have a full video on the updated research on that you can check out right here. But people also assume that the low-fat option was better because it's lower in calories. But lower calorie is not always better when it comes to achieving a weight loss goal. Low calorie alone can cause you to feel more hungry and incentivize the body to crave more sugary sweet treats, which obviously work against a weight loss goal. Instead, the goal with food really should be to be nourished and satiated. Feeling satiated means that it prevents hunger and cravings. It causes your body to raise satiety hormones, tell your brain you're full, you're satisfied, and you don't need to keep eating. It's a natural science-backed internal mechanism for your body to self-regulate how much it needs to eat without actually feeling hungry. And it turns out that full-fat dairy actually has two of the things needed to help raise those satiety hormones, protein and fat. Where low-fat dairy only has one of them, it only has protein, so it is not as satiating. Studies have even found that eating whole-fat dairy is better than low-fat dairy at preventing obesity. Plus, the fat in dairy is where most of the nutrients actually are, specifically a really important one called vitamin K2, which is crucial for getting calcium out of the arteries and into the bones, so it's good for both the heart and bone health. Plus, it just tastes better. Okay, the second is to eat lean meats, but also to eat fattier meats. Now, one thing you'll always see in some type of weight loss advice is to eat lean meats or eat lean protein. So typically this would be like eat a lot of chicken. Now, protein is important and necessary for supporting a body recomposition goal. We need enough of it to boost satiety and to prevent muscle loss and to keep a healthy metabolism. But lean meats alone are going to be lacking in a lot of important nutrients for the body. So you can think like glycine, collagen, omega-3s, iron, and choline. It's also typically going to be less satiating than some of the fattier meats because it doesn't have as much of the fat. In fact, lamb is very high in fat and it is considered one of the healthiest foods you could eat according to recent research. Now, to make sure that you can hit your protein needs while also getting this important nourishment, I like to incorporate a mix of both of those lean as well as fattier cuts. So things like chicken, but also eggs, fatty fish, beef, lamb, and dairy products. Now, before we move on, I want to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Element. Element is an amazing zero sugar electrolyte company that was specifically created with intermittent fasting, whole food eating, and athletes in mind. It actually contains the sodium, magnesium, and potassium to help replace those lost electrolytes, all without having any sugar and while tasting amazing. I take Element every single day. I found it so important for helping me to feel my best, my most energized, and to feel properly hydrated. Element comes in a ton of delicious flavors, but my absolute favorite is their grapefruit salt. I keep a packet of this one with me everywhere I go, so I can just dump it in some water and get properly hydrated wherever I am. And especially the grapefruit flavor is so perfect for summer. It just feels so summery and refreshing. I love it so much. But Element also comes in other delicious flavors too, like their raspberry and orange and citrus salts are all classics. And right now, Element is offering my viewers a free sample pack with any drink mix order. That's 8 single serve packets free with any Element drink mix order. This is a really great way to test out all 8 flavors, so you can get yours at drinkelement.com/autumn. It is only available through my link, so make sure to check out drinklmnt.com/autumn. The link will also be in the description down below. Okay, the third tip is to not snack. Snack foods are not designed to satisfy you. They're typically high in ultra-processed carbs and fats, and these types of foods have been studied to have addictive properties. They also tend to be low in protein too, so all of this combination just promotes overeating while still not feeling satisfied. And even if you are eating a healthier snack that's higher in protein, it's still not an ideal strategy, especially for a body recomposition goal, because if you feel hungry enough to need a snack between meals, then that likely means that you just simply didn't eat enough at your last meal. When we eat enough of protein, fat, and fiber in order to actually raise satiety hormones, it should make us feel full and satisfied for about 4 hours and remove the need entirely to eat a snack. Although if you do need to eat a snack, then some of the best ones you can have are linked right up here. The fourth one is to eat until satisfied. A lot of people think that you have to feel hungry in order to achieve a weight loss goal, but feeling true hunger just drives more cravings, especially those for sugary, starchy treats. And this means you're more likely to give in to foods that work against your goals. Eating too little can also promote muscle loss and a slower metabolism as well, meaning that you have to keep eating less and less and less in order to achieve your goal until eventually just plateau because you need to eat something. Instead, we want to eat enough of the right types of foods that raise satiety hormones and naturally make it so we're full and satisfied and don't have to eat for about 4 hours. These are foods that are going to be rich in high quality protein, fat, and fiber. Now for protein, research is showing that we need about 0.73 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So you just take your weight in pounds and multiply that by 0.73 to see how much protein you would likely need. But if you don't want to do the math, a good place to start is just having 30 grams of complete protein per meal, because that is likely a lot higher than what most people are eating. And then from there, you can fill your plate with satiating whole food sources of fat and fiber from foods like avocado, full fat dairy products, olives, nuts, seeds, raspberries, chia seeds, and artichoke hearts. Okay, the fifth tip is to walk, not run. With body recomposition in mind, we want to minimize muscle loss, which is what we're doing when we focus on eating until satiated, eating enough protein, fat, and fiber. That helps to actually prevent muscle loss. But in addition to that, we want to make sure that the type of exercise we're doing during a body recomposition journey supports those same goals too. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people just go immediately to cardio when they have a weight loss goal in mind because it is going to burn the most calories. So initially, you are probably going to see faster results with running, but it's not really the results you want, and it's likely going to cause a lot of plateaus and weight regain. And that's because running doesn't really do much for maintaining muscle mass. In fact, you could actually be losing muscle mass with running. Don't get me wrong, cardio is great for heart health perks, but it's not really a great option for body recomposition, at least not to rely on as your main exercise. So it's good to incorporate a couple days per week of some type of cardio for the heart health perks, but we also want to use the right type of exercise that helps us to maintain or slightly increase muscle mass in order to help keep our metabolism and bones and muscles healthy. And that would be focusing on resistance or strength training, really depending on where you're at in your fitness journey. Resistance training can encompass a lot of different types of exercises. It could be Pilates, it could be calisthenics, it could be even certain types of yoga. And then strength training is focused on those more traditional type of strength workouts, so doing things like deadlifts and squats. That's the type of exercise that I currently use. I love it. I feel so strong, and it has really helped support my 20-pound postpartum body recomposition journey. So it's important to get a balance of all of those so you get the heart health perks, you're able to walk daily to still get active, and then incorporating some type of resistance training in order to get those body recomposition perks. And recently I lost over 20 pounds during my postpartum body recomposition journey. If you want to check out exactly what I did, you can find it with this video right here. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love this science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.